Nobody seems to be noticing what is currently happening to crude oil, as those indicators right here are currently signaling a recession warning. And so to understand the latest price action here at crude oil in today's video, we discuss the most important technicals, fundamentals, and also macroeconomics of this commodity. We have recently seen a massive reversal here at crude oil with those two daily bullish candles. We've also seen that volume delta has been spiking to the upside, as well as the RSI actually crossed to the upside as well. Now, if you have a look at the hourly chart, you can beautifully see that we've retested this support at around $62, and we are currently retesting the resistance at around $65. But whether this is actually about to continue, whether we're about to see a structural upward trend forming out here, we have to take a look at the macroeconomics to understand the key drivers of this commodity. Let's first have a look at the DXY. We have recently seen the channel here building up beautifully. We've seen that resistance here at around 100 points and this support at around 96 points. And obviously, as we're currently entering this channel again, we might see this upper resistance being retested again. But if you've watched our videos, you know we believe in a strengthening overall dollar in the next few months. And so as the dollar is obviously strengthening, as we do see liquidity actually getting tighter, we might see that crude oil prices will actually fall because of that. However, it's obviously not the full thesis at this point. And so let's have a look at the repo market first, because we have to take that into account as well. The repo market recently surged by a lot. We've seen 18.5 billion of US dollars being injected by the Fed purchasing those treasury securities in the repo market. And we've seen that obviously have consequences, right? And this injecting of liquidity usually happens because of a reason. We've seen that happen before the previous crisis here in 2020. And also, those things happened before the great financial crisis. Whenever liquidity is ejected in those ways, that is really a warning signal to us at Chronos. And that basically signaled the last few massive recessions that we've seen in the US here. But we do obviously have those two theses. We do have this thesis that we might see a deflationary crash, as we've pointed out in our past few videos. But we also do have this geopolitical tension with Iran and this Strait of Hormuz closure, which obviously would lead to crude oil surge to the upside. And so those are obviously contradicting at this point. But if you have a look at this first thesis, obviously we do have history repeating and the business cycle is repeating. And the last few times we've seen developments being similar to what we are currently seeing. We've seen massive plummeting of crude oil prices. We have seen that divergence here with the copper to gold ratio, which historically always signaled economic distress and led to crude oil prices fall significantly. However, we have to understand that this can also change. We are also having this geopolitical tension. We are, even though having the DXY hitting a low, and so with this macroeconomic standpoint that we're having is that we might see a deflationary crash happening. We are seeing that the DXY is currently hitting this historical trend line, which suggests we might see the DXY surge to the upside in the next few months. And then we do have this gold to silver ratio, which is also looking quite similar to what we've seen happening before those previous crashes. Whenever this is actually rising significantly, we do see that this actually led to massive downturns here at the crude oil prices as well. And so in our eyes at Chronos, we do have those contradicting theses, where on the one side we do have the macroeconomic overview that we've just assessed here, where we do have risks for a deflationary crash as liquidity is getting tighter, as the economic demand for this commodity is obviously also getting less and less. At the same time, we do have this risk of the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, which obviously would lead to massive surges to the upside here at crude oil. and it seems to be unpredictable what of those events is about to occur first, or likelier, or maybe not both of those are about to occur. But we have to understand that those are the two main theses that we do have at Chronos, and that are seemingly possible at this point. And so which one of those is actually about to go in effect is what we're about to discuss in our next few videos as we get more data of the markets. Thanks for your support. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give us a like up, a thumbs up, so you support us for work here on YouTube, and also make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss those next few videos. Thanks for your support. See you the next time. Bye bye.